But first, we've got a border weight update brought to you by Team Ramco, now featuring Roadrunner torque converters, continuing to provide you the best quality transmission service for all makes and models in this area. Downtown Port of Entry has 5 lanes open with a 45 to 50-minute wait. No wait in the Sentry Lane. There's no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 15 to 20-minute wait, 10 to 15-minute wait in the 4 ready lanes. No wait in the East Sentry Lane. There's a 40 to 45-minute wait at the Andrade Port. There's Border Weight Update brought to you by Team Ramco, 4701 East Gila Ridge Road in Yuma. Super Flash will stop your slips, drips, and your funny shifts. Visit teamramco.net. Birthdays, the big shot birthdays. We'll start off with them, and there's nobody bigger than Hal Linden. Hal Linden's been around forever. 90 years old today. He's been in just about everything. Barney Miller, I remember Hal Linden from Barney Miller. Country singer, guitarist Ranger Doug. Ranger Doug was in the Riders in the Sky. 75 years old today. He may still be there. Actor William Hurt is 71 today. Drummer Carl Palmer, he was in Asia. And, of course, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. He was the Palmer. He's 71. Guitarist Jimmy Vaughn of the Fabulous Thunderbirds, 70 years old today. Director Spike Lee is 64. Actress Holly Hunter, she's 63. Drummer Slim Jim Phantom, Stray Cats, he is 60 years old today. Actor David Thewlis, he was in Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban. He is 58 today. And Michael Rappaport, he was in Boston Public. He is 51 today. Local birthdays, we got a few of those coming up next.
Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency is teaming up with local cities with their cleanup. This event will be held in Westmoreland this Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 noon, 201 West 1st Street by the water plant for Westmoreland residents. Plus, free collection for all Imperial Valley residents of used tires, with or without rims. No tires from tire businesses. No more than 9 tires. It's the law. Without a written exemption from local environmental agency, LEA. You can call LEA at 442-265-1888. Between 10 and 20 tires will be accepted with an exemption from LEA. Also, there's a free collection of electronic computers, televisions, or monitors. Must show proof of residency, utility bill, or driver's license. For more information, you can call 1-877-RECYCLE. That's 877-RECYCLE. Funded by a grant from Cal Recycle.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Aaron Popejoy, Ariel Aguilar, CJ Perez, Eva Johnson, Francis Valenzuela, Haley Morda, Jennifer Ochoa, Kierina Wilkins, Lovely Ornelas, Maria Garcia, Michael Driscoll, Maria Mendival, and Veronica Gostellum. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are ready for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. President Biden and Vice President Harris had an emotional visit with Asian Americans horrified by the shooting rampage in Atlanta area spas that left 6 Asian American women dead and 2 others.
Hate and violence often hide in plain sight. It's often met with silence. That's been true throughout our history. But that has to change, because our silence is complicity.
The CDC now says students can be 3 feet apart instead of 6 feet in schools, but Dr. Susanna Hills warns
the vast majority of Americans have not yet been vaccinated and don't have protection. I'd like to see states out there monitoring their case numbers and seeing them increase, press pause and reconsider some of these reopening measures that they're planning for.
Some schools were struggling to reopen under the original guidelines, staggering classes and doing hybrid learning to keep students apart. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keyes.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. A Los Angeles teacher is suing his union because they won't let him leave it. Glenn Laird told Fox News he decided to leave the United Teachers of Los Angeles because of its more liberal views.
And when they decided that they wanted to defund the police, I decided I needed to sever my connection with the union at that time.
Legoland is starting its reopening process in phases on April 1st.
The initial priority will be given to pass holders, hotel guests, and existing ticket holders. Preview days will start April 1st, full reopening April 15th. Since San Diego's in the red tier, the Carlsbad Park will have 15% capacity. If the county gets to the orange tier, that'll increase to 25%. Jack Cronin, NBC News Radio.
A 29-year-old woman was arrested on manslaughter charges after a fire in her Lake Elsinore home killed two of her kids and her grandmother. Devin Elsie Fisher was arrested on Thursday. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
If you're a first-time buyer, finding your first real home can feel like this.
Hot property. Not going to last long. Multiple offers. 30 or fixed. We need earnest money.
But a realtor has the expertise to strip away all the noise and focus on what really matters to you.
You're going to love this place. Great neighborhood. School is walkable. It even has a huge yard so Henry can practice his penalty kicks.
Finding the right place starts with you and a realtor with the expertise to make sure your voice is the only voice that matters. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with two locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. In the Kxo newsroom, numbers are steady. The latest COVID-19 update was released yesterday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. Active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County is at 54. That's 3 more than what was reported on Thursday. Deaths attributed to COVID-19 are at 688. There are 16 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized in Imperial County, with 7 of those in intensive care. There are 8 ICU beds available in the county. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 2.61. That's down from 2.91 reported on Thursday. Positivity rate is also down at 5.56% as compared to 6.95% previously reported. Now is not the time to stop, however. County officials say COVID-19 numbers are trending down, as you just heard. County is getting closer to moving into the orange tier, but they say now is not the time to be letting your guard down. They say to keep wearing your mask, avoid crowds, wash your hands frequently, and keep it up all the time. For more information on COVID-19, go to the County Public Health Department website. Get all the information you need.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
And Imperial Police are investigating a vehicle versus a pedestrian accident that occurred early yesterday morning. Police responded to the intersection of Highway 86 and 8th Road shortly after 1 a.m. Friday and found a man unresponsive laying in the roadway. The man was declared dead at the scene by Imperial County Fire Department personnel. The driver and a passenger of the vehicle involved in the incident were uninjured. They were interviewed by police and released from the scene. Imperial Police, along with the Imperial County Coroner's Office, are continuing to investigate. No identities have been released. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will hold a special meeting. A meeting is set for 3 p.m. on Monday in the Condon Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. Open session agenda contains just one item, a proclamation of a local emergency associated with the March 15th windstorm that downed power poles in northern Imperial County and southern Coachella Valley. A closed session agenda contains just one item, a conference with legal counsel concerning a lawsuit filed by the San Bernardino Riverside County's Building and Construction Trades Council over the IID Board's reversal of a project labor agreement. That's it. That's page one of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. It's a Quick Lane, services all makes and models, and you will never, ever need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person, and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's page two of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. On Monday, Jadaline Lorino, a 7th grade student from the Imperial Valley Homeschool Academy, will be recognized for becoming the 2021 Imperial County Spelling Bee Champion. With the winning word of effervescent, Jadaline became the county champion on March 16th at the regional spelling bee competition that was hosted via Zoom. Jadaline will have the opportunity to represent Imperial County in the 2021 Scripps National Spelling Bee on July 8th in Orlando, Florida. Brief awards event for Jadaline will be taking place at the Imperial County Office of Education's main campus, 1398 Sperber Road, Building A, on Monday, March 22nd at 2:15 p.m. State follows the IRS. Procrastinators, you have more time. The IRS recently extended the deadline to file income tax to May 17th. The normal deadline is April 15th. Franchise Tax Board has announced they, too, are extending the deadline to file state taxes. It is the same as the IRS, May 17th. They say the extension applies to everyone, and no special extensions need to be requested. And shooting near Somerton, 31-year-old was shot. It was reported Thursday evening. Yuma County Sheriffs received the call at around 5:54 p.m. Deputies arrived at the scene in a desert area near Somerton. They found a 31-year-old man unresponsive. They found the man had suffered a gunshot wound to the head. Victim was transported to Yuma Regional Medical Center in critical condition. He was later airlifted to St. Joseph's Hospital in Phoenix with life-threatening injuries. They say the case is under investigation, and they are asking the public to come forward with any information they may have surrounding that incident. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 86 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 65. National Weather Service says over the next 7 days, there will be a series of weather disturbances affecting the region. Main effects will be breezy to windy conditions at times and a return to near average temperatures. Cooling begins over southeast California today. The weather disturbances are not expected to produce much in the way of precipitation. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 82. Windy today, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 50. Breezy throughout the night. West wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 77, with a northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 49, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 81, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 64 degrees, 52% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. High school football, it is back. There was a few games played yesterday. Vincent Memorial, they shut out Mountain Empire 14-0. Central shut out Calexico 45-0. It was Brawley over Southwest 36-7. Imperial beat Hoteville 14-6. Calapat and Palo Verde played yesterday, but we don't have a score on them. So if anybody has one, give us a call, and we will certainly pass it along. March Madness is well underway. First-round games were played yesterday. First-round games will continue today. We'll have them on the air at 12 o'clock this afternoon, 12 noon today. March Madness first-round games.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Kings over the Celtics, 107-96. Spurs got by the Cavaliers, 116-110. Pacers over the Heat, 137-110. It was the Magic. They beat the Nets, 121-113. Jazz over the Raptors, 115-112. Pistons defeated the Rockets, 113-100. Warriors over the Grizzlies, 116-103. The Bulls and Nuggets went into overtime. Nuggets won that one, 131-127. Suns beat the Timberwolves, 113-101. Trailblazers over the Mavericks, 125-119. And that's it. That was all the action in the NBA. In the world of golf, American Wesley Bryan was in no mood to let mud or water prevent him from completing the 6th hole at the Honda Classic on Friday, as he ditched his shoes, his trousers, and everything else to play in his skivvies to get him out of the sticky situation in the second round. The Aaron Wise, the one and only Aaron Wise, shot the lowest 36-hole score at the Honda Classic in history. He is atop the leaderboard at the Honda Classic. And Scott Hend and Kaylee Samuja, they shared a one-shot lead on Friday after 2 rounds of the European Tour's Kenya Open. And NASCAR, there's going to be a wedding, a royal wedding. Hall of Famer Tony Stewart is engaged to Lee Pruitt. She's not with the NASCAR. She's a drag racer, the National Hot Rod Association drag racer. He began dating her at the start of the coronavirus pandemic. They announced their engagement on social media. No date has been set. And in tennis, Dubai Open, Lloyd Harris continued his run of upsets at the Dubai Championships by beating third seed Denis Shapovalov in the semifinals yesterday. And at the St. Petersburg Open, Margarita Kasparyan, she upset Ekaterina Alexandrova. And Alexandrova was the favorite. It was an upset. Kasparyan, she moves on to the finals. Alexandrova goes home. And Novak Djokovic has pulled out of the Miami Open, citing virus restrictions. He joins Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else play because he's not going to. That's it. That's a look at sports. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
If you think figuring out your taxes last year was confusing, man, come on. Wait until this year. To help you figure it out, KXO AM 1230 and the CBS Radio Network presents Tax Tips 2021. Listen throughout the day for these timely tips to help you get your taxes done. Brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar and Catering in Brawley, and by H&R Block with offices throughout the valley.
And we have got your financial news and weather. In the financial news, the NASDAQ ended higher on Friday, lifted by Facebook and energy shares, while the S&P 500 lost ground as U.S. Treasury yields took a break from a recent surge. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.71% to end at 32,627.97 points, while the S&P 500 lost 0.06% to 3,913.1. NASDAQ Composite climbed to 0.76% to 13,215.24. For the week, S&P 500 and NASDAQ fell 0.8%. The Dow lost 0.5%. Got your weather coming up.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
The high temperature yesterday, 86 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 65. National Weather Service says over the next 7 days, there will be a series of weather disturbances affecting the region. Main effects will be breezy to windy conditions at times and a return to near average temperatures. Cooling begins over southeast California today. The weather disturbances are not expected to produce much in the way of precipitation. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 82. Windy today, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 50. Breezy throughout the night, west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 77, with a northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 49, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 81, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 64 degrees, 52% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation.
On the hour, your home for original report.
Bureau. A vigil is held for victims of that shooting rampage at Atlanta area spas this week, killing 8 people, including 6 women of Asian descent. Jamie Webb warned her friend, Xiao Jie-tan.
Sweet, nice, kind lady. She's a hard worker. I just don't know why this happened to her.
President Biden and Vice President Harris met with Asian American leaders in Atlanta yesterday, sharing condolences. CBS's Weijia Jiang.
President Biden says he does support Congressman Ming's COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, which would require a faster federal response to review and track all of these attacks. Meanwhile, a group of nearly 200 organizations is calling on the White House to provide $300 million to help the victims and to give more resources to combating this violence.
The suspect, Robert Aaron Long, faces 8 charges of murder. The church he attended is condemning the shootings. The Crabapple First Baptist Church is also removing Long from its membership, saying the attacks run contrary to its teachings and the gospel. The church says it deeply regrets the fear and pain Asian Americans are experiencing. Turning now to COVID-19, with health experts warning the battle is not over despite an increase in the number of people who have had the vaccine. CBS's Natalie Brand.
The country's top health experts acknowledge the challenges ahead, including an uptick in new cases, partly due to the new COVID variants.
It has been detected in 50 jurisdictions in the United States and likely accounts now for about 20 to 30% of the infections in this country, and that number is growing.
A concern for some educators as the CDC issues new guidance for schools to get students back into the classroom.
Jury selection is continuing in the upcoming murder trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. He's the white officer accused of murdering George Floyd last year by putting a knee on his neck for some 8 minutes. CBS's Omar Villafranca with more.
2 jurors already chosen for the criminal trial were excused after they told the judge the civil settlement would make it hard for them to stay unbiased.
I think it will be hard to be impartial.
All right. 13 racially diverse jurors have been selected so far, with 1 alternate remaining. They start hearing evidence at the end of the month.
That's the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Organizing Committee announcing that no foreign spectators will be allowed to attend the Games this year. That's because they're worried about COVID-19. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
This Inside Edition report is sponsored by Indeed. Here's the Inside Edition team with some advice on how to stay safe as ice and snow start to thaw.
Following weeks of winter storms blanketing America, warmer temperatures are here, turning all that snow and ice into a potentially dangerous projectile. I spoke to professional roofer June Deegan from Deegan Roofing.
This is a dangerous time of year, especially when the snow starts to melt. Why is that? So we're dealing a lot with that overnight freezing process and the thawing out during the day. So overnight, a lot of these icicles and everything's freezing, and then over the daytime, everything's thawing out. So that's what's creating these large icicles hanging over people's doors and windows, causing issues.
Deegan says use a ladder and never go on the roof.
We're telling homeowners, please stay off the roof.
As a business owner, time is your most valuable resource. That's why Indeed has Instant Match. Post a sponsored job and Indeed instantly searches millions of resumes in their database to deliver candidates who best fit your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Hip-hop heads moved their fandom to the internet amid the pandemic.
It's been a year of club quarantine. Big Bobs, come on. The Instagram club started by DJ D-Nice from his living room when the pandemic first hit.
It was about healing myself initially, and then once I realized that the music was like healing so many people, I just wanted to give more.
And he got hundreds of thousands of followers, big names, as the months went on.
I always wanted to be in a position to give back. Like, that was always important to me. It's always been important to me throughout my entire career.
Steve Kathan, CBS News.
It's finally spring. It officially arrived this morning with the vernal equinox, and there's good news for warm weather fans. Forecasters say nearly the entire nation should see warmer than average temperatures for the next 3 months. Perhaps that whole March come in like a lion and go out like a lamb thing is true. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Guys, confidence can go a long way, and confidence in the bedroom can make it your favorite room in the house. Blue Chew's chewable tablets can help. You get the same active ingredients as in Viagra and Cialis, but at a fraction of the cost. Prescriptions are filled online with no trips to the doctor or pharmacy. Visit BlueChew.com for details and safety information. Use the promo code BETTER and receive the first month of your active plan free. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BETTER.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
The coronavirus pandemic has affected many businesses in the Imperial Valley. The Small Business Development Center and Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation are here to help. They can assist with disaster loans and other financing, guidance on establishing a safe workplace, workforce concerns, and additional referrals. For virtual counseling services, call the Small Business Development Center, 760-312-9800. Se habla español. For more information on business resources, visit ibedc.com.
And your CBS News has been a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It is all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230 KXO.